Hello, family. This is Keziah with All in the Cards, coming to you a little somber today, right? Because I just watched a family of the case that I'm getting ready to do my part two on, and it's Javion Magee family. His father and his mother talked. They're now in North Carolina. They talked about it's on ABC 11. I thought about downloading to show you guys in this video, but I didn't want to do that because it could be copyrighted, and I didn't want to get into that. But what I can tell you is to please go out there and watch it. They probably all have it everywhere. The family did state that they have seen pictures now, and they said that he wasn't actually hanging like lynching style, but he was on the tree, right, with the rope on his neck. But his neck was broken with a bone protruding, okay? And some more things they were saying. Now, my spiritual family, we do readings, right, in reference to victimized cases. My good sis Tangelus Oracle has done a few part one and part two, as well as Miss T, which is Undisputed Truth Oracle. She did one and she talked about the neck being injured, but the neck was injured prior to him having the rope put around his neck in her reading. Everything here is allegedly, all right? Everything is allegedly. And it's running across the screen below as well. And I always have it at the beginning of these reads, right? As my disclaimer. But I'm trying to do anything in reference of helping of what the ancestors want to come through. So I'm going to pull some cards as well. But I want to go back to my first reading and look at that and some of the places and the pieces and pull cards specifically on some things that came out. So this reading is going to be more or less on clarifying what came out in my first reading, okay? But like I said, all of us, all of our readings, right, amongst all of my spiritual family that has pulled on reference of this baby, because he's only 21, that drives trucks. And he came to North Carolina. And the first news that hit, even on TikTok, was that he was hanging from a tree and lynched and all of this in North Carolina, in Henderson, North Carolina. But I'm very familiar with North Carolina, born and raised, okay? And I'm not going to say this is the best state in reference of people the color of my skin family, right? But in that area, I know for a fact that there is more or less of a huge Black community there, okay? It's a huge Black community, okay? So that wasn't something that I picked up on when I first did his reading in reference of something being like a lynching type thing. Although I did get the racist in my spread. Now, what I do feel is that maybe he was dealing with someone who was racist against him or judgmental, right? But it has something to do with the female law enforcement and somebody being connected to law enforcement, not the law enforcement in reference of, law enforcement out there just killed him. I feel like it's somebody connected to law enforcement in some shape, form, or fashion, and that's why things are being concealed and hidden, you see. But this is all allegedly, all in my opinion, okay? This is not factual. This is for entertainment purposes, only for YouTube purposes. I have to say that, okay? But I'm going to let the ancestors speak after we look and see exactly what it is that we want to clarify in the video, okay? So I'm going to bring the video up, and we're going to look at my video side by side. And then we're going to clarify.
We don't know these people. We're just doing a spiritual reading.
We're going to clarify what we can out of this. So I'm going to run this so this can be in my video as my disclaimer as well. Okay, so here we go.
And what comes out, I just would like to say everything in my readings are always allegedly. So, we don't know these people. We're just doing a spiritual reading. And what comes out is in reference of what the ancestors want us to know. Hello, All in the Cards family. This is Keziah with All in
Okay,
the
so
Cards. Coming
family,
to do another reading. And this reading, family, is on a case that I seen online, and I seen on the news about this black man found hung from a tree, right?
so see, this is how it came out first about the black guy being hung from a tree, but really in actuality, he wasn't like an old school 1960s shown hanging. I've even on TikTok they have a guy that actually showed, and I'm gonna show it too. The actual tree, right? So you guys can see it. I've seen it on TikTok. So we'll go back and I'll pull that up for you guys to see that as well before we get into it. So you'll have a inkling in reference of what someone sent me. Okay, let me do that first. Let me put this down and I'm gonna come back to this. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Okay, so let me get to the video from TikTok, right, of the guy, and he did really good in reference of the video. Okay, so this is the guy on TikTok, and that's the tree. Okay, this is the guy on TikTok. His name is Prophet P.I. I want to say. If you got TikTok, you can go there and see his story. But that's the tree, family. He was on this tree right here, sitting against the tree. Okay. So as you can see, that tree is like full. It's not like a tree that looks like it can even hold. Look at the tree. Okay. This is where he showed a zoom in of where the trucks be and the tree in the very back. The tree is back there. This is the same tree I just showed you a close up. But this is what he showed, the street. He zoomed in on the street. He did a really good job. Like this guy did an excellent job, okay, of showing people exactly so you could put a visual to where this happened. You know what I mean? So this kind of show you even the trucks lining up in that area. So it was all those people, all those trucks, and nobody seen this right here. And all these trucks are facing the tree. And the store is over on this side. Okay. All right. So here is the actual video. So you guys, hold on.
All right, guys, I'm finding out a little bit more information and stuff. Okay, seeing this picture right here, I looked at this picture again, then I started getting more information. Where is this right here at? It's not behind the store because it was too open. But that right there is right ahead. That's the tree. Now remember, the family was told that this was a self-inflicted situation. This is what the family was told from that sheriff's office. But now, this morning, what we're seeing from Sheriff Brain, he came out with this statement right here saying that there was an investigation going on.
This is like right in
a black male's body. He was in a seated position with the rope tied around the tree in his neck. And in his hand, he had a picture of a female. This is allegedly. But at least now he's trying to come out with a statement. We still want that press conference with everything. Because denying the family from seeing this boy's body and coming up with this statement in the beginning saying that you can't see him because of COVID, and then telling this family that it was a self-inflicted. No, we're not doing that. All right, I'm doing a 360 right here.
Okay.
To show you where it happened at.
That's the store.
That's the road.
This is the road.
Sometimes they park on the other side. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit because I was looking for other cameras and stuff on this roof right here. But right through here is the Shell gas station. You can see everything. There's cameras and stuff, so it shouldn't be denied. But right here is the tree.
Look.
That's the tree right there.
Look.
Where he was at. So we need to find out. They said he was in a seated position with the rope around the tree and around his neck. What happened? So there are a lot of officials that are reaching out that want to actually help.
Okay. So y'all have a visual in this part too. Okay. All right. Let's get to the reading and let's do our clarification. Is with the rope. And they're demanding answers and no one won't give them answers. So let's ask the ancestors right now what has happened. Let me skip.
not on camera, fam. What around your neck in Henderson, North Carolina? Show us through the cards. What happened to you? What happened to you, Javion? What happened to you, Javion? What happened to you, Javion Magee? Show us through the cards right now what happened to you.
And the reason why the cards kind of came out sideways like that is because I'm like sitting to the side, right? And so I have the camera facing the table so you can see exactly what comes out. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I wanted y'all to see exactly what came out, not me sitting like I am now and you not being able to see the spread. So part one is why we're clarifying that, okay? Although I'm going to pull the cards, but I'm going to show you exactly what I get when we clarify it. So first thing I want you to pay attention to is the assault. You can't assault yourself, family. The second thing I want you to pay attention to is the weapon. Remember, I always tell you guys, the weapon doesn't have to be a gun, although it has pow pow on there, but a weapon can be anything, a sword, a knife, a rope, whatever. You understand? So he couldn't have assaulted himself and then decide to hang himself. Don't make no sense. That's how I knew from the jump he was telling me in this reading he was not committing no damn suicide. Okay?
Record.
Everything
Yes,
is
first card out. Assault. See this, family? Let me turn it so you guys can see these cards the way they're supposed to be. And somebody used a weapon, which it would have been the rope.
Look at that robbery.
See if he was shot or anything, because this is normally my weapons in reference of pow pow, like a weapon. This is looking like a robbery. Something with.
So you just heard me, right? Now, the robbery card is here. Okay? The between two worlds is here. So someone who's between two worlds that stole something from him, did a robbery, crossed boundaries. Healthy, I'm going to tell you and explain it to you, is that healthy is about a healthy situation, a healthy relationship, or a healthy, or you actually being healthy. You know, something in good standings. You see? So I feel like whatever and whoever this was, he did not expect this or this from this healthy or this situation that he felt was okay. You see how this is coming out? Because somebody was between two worlds. Somebody was showing that they were good but they were actually bad as well. He could have been and he could have ran up on someone or met someone, or he could have even been with someone that they had something else that was making them be between two worlds. You see?
Was taken from him. Okay? Someone crossed the boundaries and crossed lines, and he also crossed lines in reference of some place that he went. You see how the assault is on top of the crossing the lines, the boundaries? So he crossed lines. It may have even be a crossroads where he is or where he was found. But he was assaulted, family, with this weapon, and he was between both worlds, I don't know if this was something in reference of him doing something or going to that store for something, but between worlds is here. Now, my between worlds mean you living like a double life, you know what I mean? So it could be something of that sort, or someone that was living a double life used a weapon on him.
So I want to pause there and I want to clarify assault. Okay, that's what I want to clarify. All right. So I'm going to remove this and put myself back up. Words of the truth. Of course, y'all know my deck, right? Over 200 and something cards in here. And of course, I have my unsolved, right? The whispers of the unsolved. Thanks to the Wrecking Company. I love her. Shout out to her. All right, so let's clarify. I just had some. Look what fell out, daughter. And remember, the female came out. but we're going to get to that later. Okay. Assault. And he could be saying that's why he was assaulted. Remember, in his parents' messages and in what came out is that he went to go get a hotel room and he was told there was no available room. So he did not want to sleep on his truck that night. Now, whether the parents seen somebody else with him is the question. Assault. Javion Magee, come through and clarify in the first reading we did on you, why was assault? Why did assault come out, Javion? Why did assault came out? Why did assault came out? Can you give me clarity on assault, please? Clarity. Clarity on assault. Locked up. Faded relationship. So a faded relationship is somebody you already know. Locked up in assault. Something being locked up or someone being locked up. Maybe somebody didn't want to be locked up. Maybe somebody was going to get locked up. Faded relationship. Clarity on the locked up, about the assault. Why is the locked up here, Javion? Tell me through the cards. Why is the locked up here about the assault? Why is the locked up here? Clarity on the locked up in the assault. Clarity on the locked up in the assault. Judgment. This came out before in my first spread. Set up. Judgment is like my come to Jesus moment. Could also be an awakening. Could also be about a court judgment or being judged. So locked up and judgment coming out in reference of assault. Locked up takes us back to authorities, right? Where we talked about that in my reading as well, in assault. And set up. This whole situation, I feel like he was set up. So that's what we have in reference of the assault.
Healthy is here because of some type of, normally this is about a healthy relationship or a healthy situation, or even also a healthy person being assaulted. You see how that comes out, and being robbed, or the robbery happened because of some type of situation where someone was between both worlds, in between doing something good and bad, okay? And there's a robbery here is what I'm seeing. Somebody could have had a record. It could have been recorded, but there's a record here, okay?
So since I said that the robbery situation could have come, and you see the record over here, somebody could have had a record. Somebody could have already been locked up before, the one that assaulted him. They had some type of situation around law enforcement or around authority figures or around jail of something, okay? Maybe that person that assaulted him was under judgment of some sort, and that's why they set him up, was behind the robbery. Clarity. Okay, card fell on the floor, family. Corruption. Sorry, the camera keeps moving. Corrupted media source. So instances is saying imprisonment. Look. Was this person that assaulted him locked up or got out on assault? Record, robbery, assault, and locked up in imprisonment. Was this somebody who may have been with him that did this, or may have had this record of doing these things? Maybe there's a record of someone. See, I want to know who was somebody with him That's what I want to know. I need to know that. I feel that there was somebody either with him or he met that may have had a record, and that record may have been robbery, assault, even with the weapon. And this person may have been in prison before or been locked up before. Let's keep going.
Has some type of record or was recorded. So let's see exactly what he's trying to tell us about the assault. But you wouldn't
Let's see
assault
what I got.
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? Why would you assault yourself and hang yourself? You see, that doesn't even make sense in reference of a hanging. Okay? Let's see.
Right.
What else can he clarify in reference of what happened to him? Clarify assault. Bias. See, he was chose for whoever did this to him in reference of assaulting him. Somebody was judgmental. Somebody had ego and was biased and felt some kind of way about him. See, that assaulted him while he was at that store or something. Why is
unavoidable situation on the bias?
Javion Magee.
Actual disaster.
Javion Magee. Show us
hidden and missing.
Here. What
the
kind
key.
Of weapons
that's the key.
Are you referring to in reference of weapons, Javion? Court.
Okay, so this goes back to what we just talked about. Okay, we just talked about
legal situation could be used a runaway. Maybe there was.
Okay, now looking at the spread, there's a runaway and there's the court situation on the weapon. We keep getting the locked up. We got the imprisonment. We got the unavoidable situation that's here that blew up. Something was hidden and missing. Okay, that's the key. But why is court here? Why was court there? Caught. Somebody could have, the devil. Somebody could already be caught or locked up that this situation is attached to. Clarity on the runaway. Who is the runaway? I keep getting this on the runaway. It's a couple. He was in a relationship with someone who was trying to get away from a situation. Was this person locked up? Was this person caught? Was this person in jail for something, attached to a court situation? There's something here about law enforcement, about jail, about court. And there's a witness. They know. Clarity on the runaway and the couple. Runaway and the couple ancestors. I'm pulling from my other deck. Social media. So the runaway is watching all of this on social media. Final ending. They're trying to make it a final ending. Whoever this is that he's connected to in reference of this runaway. This is a female. She's watching it. Look at how she's watching everything online. But she was connected to him and she's the witness. She's the piece to the puzzle family. She is the final ending. Was she dealing with somebody in the court system that's locked up that may have set him up, or did she set him up? Give me clarity. I'm going to use this deck. I was using the other deck. Give me clarity, ancestors. And Javion, Magee. Give me clarity on this court and the runaway. Give me court first. How does court come up for you in reference of the weapon? Court, Javion. That's the crow. See, that's the warning. See, that's the cover up. You see that? That is the cover up. It's something about somebody that is attached to some form of law, court, law enforcement, locked up, imprisonment, something of that sort, family. Give me clarity on this crow around the court and the law enforcement about Mr. Javion Magee. What is the warning in the crow on that, ancestors speak? What is it that we don't know about this law enforcement situation around this baby case? Emergency 911 call. Secrets. That's the secret. That's the secret. The secret is in the emergency, and there's secrets. Clarity on the emergency in the crow for Javion Magee. Javion Magee. Clarity on the crow and the emergency of what happened to him. Clarity on the crow and the emergency, Javion. Sacrificed. Let's keep going.
Someone that may have weapon, court, and runaway.
Somebody was being racist
Let me think, family.
and sacrificed this boy.
Court, weapon, and runaway. Secrets around something being a healthy relationship or.
Oh, I got crow too on there as well. Wait. Oh, Lord. Go back. What did I get the crow on?
This weapon here. What kind of weapon are you referring to in reference of weapon, Javion?
Okay, the court.
Court.
Okay, after the court.
Court, weapon, and runaway. You were hanging from a tree. Secrets.
I got the secrets there
There's
too.
Secrets around something being a healthy relationship or him coming off as being a healthy individual, which he was only 21. So of course, a 21-year-old is a healthy young man, right? There was some secrets. That's the crow. There's the crow. The secrets in the crow.
Disposing the evidence on the secret.
Because whatever happened is behind this situation.
Travel.
And this is normally about a healthy relationship or someone being a healthy individual. Secrets. And the crow. We'll come back to that. Clarity on the boundaries. Clarity on the boundaries. Javion Magee. Let us know what happened to you out there in Henderson. Boundaries. Rebellious.
So he was definitely doing some rebellious things, I feel like, right? But I feel like the rebellious things that he was doing, it was attached to whoever this is, okay? Maybe the female was attached to someone that he didn't realize, and then they came in being, ooh, look at what I got, racist. And underneath a racist is the girlfriend. Somebody was being racist, but racist don't always have to mean, sorry, my camera keep moving, y'all. But racist don't always have to mean somebody's about the color of your skin, but it could be about anything, just judgmental against you, okay? Clarity on this girlfriend. Clarity on the girlfriend. Clarity on the girlfriend. Clarity on the girlfriend. Look at what I get when I got clarity on the girlfriend. There's the rope. Let me take this down. When I asked about clarity, which I got the racist and I got the girlfriend, when I asked about the girlfriend, this is what I had. Treason. And there's the rope. Who is the girlfriend? And who's attached to the girlfriend? See, because it's a couple here. See this? It's a couple here. This girl could be light skinned or of a different descent. She might not be black, or she may be light skinned. Whoever this is, she's watching online. I also have this that came out, stop trafficking. So it's kind of like, oh, and here it is, the murder. See? So I do feel, and I got cult here as well, okay? This all came out, and I got Democrat, which I feel like is just, another card about a group of people. I feel like this is attached to someone that did get rid of the evidence, right? Disposing of the evidence. But this person sacrificed him in reference of some type of situation they knew is an emergency that came up. So emergency is something that comes up, 911, something around judgment in reference of what has come up. Now, I got all of that in my reading the first time. I also got the races in my reading the first time. Let me clarify the races. Clarify the races answers this way. Javion, Magee, the races. Royalty. Because they knew he was of royalty. They knew he was a nice person. Good, correct. I got it. Yes. So there was racist because they knew he was special. They knew he was special. He had a good heart. They knew he was royalty. And we're talking about spiritually. Okay. Let's keep going and see what else we're gonna clarify, okay?
Okay, so judgment. He was under judgment.
I got that
of
early.
Some things because he was being rebellious and crossed the lines, or maybe someone felt he was being rebellious and crossed the lines, family, and there was some form of judgment that was going on out there.
What was he rebellious about? That's what I need to find out. Something connected to a girlfriend, to somebody. Either his girlfriend or somebody he was with girlfriend. Because I got the treason and I got the rope in that treason that's attached to this girlfriend. Now, what is the rebellious things that he was doing? What was the rebellious situation, Javion? Look, that's the wealthy upper class. That's the elite. So somebody connected to somebody with some money, and there's the female. See? This female was connected to somebody that's in the elite or has some form of money, or, there's some type of attachment to this female. And then I also have the conspiracy theory. So there's multiple things in reference of this conspiracy situation. Let me clarify the judgment, since we have judgment there, and I just got judgment again in reference of the locked up, or whoever is locked up, or this person, or somebody being locked up. I don't know, but let's see why judgment is here. Why is judgment here, Javion Magee? Judgment. Why is judgment here, Javion? Why is judgment here? Out of space. Wrong way, do not go. So he may have went the wrong way. He may have went down the wrong road with someone. Out of space fell out on judgment. He was out of place. See, out of space means out of place, out of this world. And somebody told him he wasn't supposed to be going that way. He wasn't supposed to be going that way. That's why the judgment is here. Out of space and don't know, wrong way. Let's see what I can get on the judgment.
Yeah. So someone thought he crossed boundaries with them and was being rebellious and was under judgment. Interesting. This is about Javion Magee. Why is between both worlds here? Why is between both worlds here, Javion, in reference of what happened to you? Mind games.
Mind games.
So between both worlds.
Between both worlds and mind games. Accomplice. Somebody, it was more than one person working together with this partner. See, there was an accomplice on the mind games and the between both worlds. So this was not just one person that was doing this to him. That's the corruption. See that on the bottom of the deck? Okay, now I'm gonna use the other deck to clarify between both worlds. And what was the card?
And mind games.
Mind games. Between both worlds and mind games, Javion. Why did that come out? Oh, I got karma that just flew out. Karma is what he's saying. Somebody wanted to give him karma, and I still got set up on the bottom of the deck. Let's see why it's between both worlds and mind games here, Javion. Between both worlds and mind games. Who played mind games and was between both worlds? Here is the record again. I keep getting the same cards over and over, and I got blackmail. So was there someone with a record? Because I know he doesn't have a record. So why is this record coming out more than once? Answers. Clarity on the record. Who has a record? Why is this record here? Outside. Somebody who wasn't inside. So wasn't inside his camp, somebody outside of his camp that is attached to some form of higher ups. Why is the inside reverse in record here? Inside and reverse here. Low vibrational person. Somebody who was already doing some negative stuff that got a record that's been locked up and in imprisonment, which we seen earlier, right? This person could be caught already into some other stuff and may have gotten rid of evidence in reference of this guy, right? Yeah, trying to heal from the situations. What else can you tell me about this record, ancestors? The record, whew, that card flipped up. Making a deal, making a confession. So someone has a record, propaganda, fake news on the news. Interesting, family. This is like very weird case.
Mind games with Javion around some type of situation of being
There's
racist.
the race.
See how that?
But I got the racist
so
and the loyalty now.
Mind games that was being racist towards Javion, which we had the bias up here on the assault as well. Okay. And maybe he did do something that someone felt was being rebellious about. Why is robbery here? Club.
So robbery and club, that's more than one person, like I said, with the accomplice, right? So this was more than one person attached to this partner. The club and the robbery is here. See
so
that?
A group of people could have tried.
And look, bond. There it is. Boom. I feel like somebody was trying to rob him. He got caught in the middle of a robbery, or somebody was trying to rob him that was attached to him in some way with a partner, or either it was someone he was with that their partner was being robbed, or they may have tried to rob him or something of that sort. Because let me do clarity on the robbery, the club, and the bond. The robbery, the club, and the bond that came out in the first one. What is that about? Yes, somebody connected to a family member, an elder. Clarity on the elder, parental figure, somebody's parent. Somebody's parent is connected to the robbery. And I look what's on the bottom of the deck now. And that could be why they're racist too. This is about the robbery and the club and the bond. The bond is somebody that has a bond with whoever it is that is attached to the robbery. It's a group of people. It's not one person. There's definitely a female involved, and this is definitely about somebody trying to sacrifice him. There's a girlfriend involved in reference of why this happened. Treason. Well, I always have to look that word up because I never remember what it means. Sorry, this was a long one, family, but I'm just like, I gotta figure it out. Well, not figure it out, but I gotta see exactly what is going on. Treason, a crime of betraying a country or its government. Treason can mean trying to overthrow the government or trying to a friend sharing painful secrets that was shared in confidence. A person who commits treason is known as a traitor. A person that commits treason is known as a traitor. And there's the rope. And the girlfriend is the same energy as the bond that's here.
With robbery and club and bond. Did he have anybody else? Riding with him on that truck?
That's what I feel.
Does anybody know that? I wonder.
The runaway.
Robbery and a group of people, because this club of people is a group of people. Robbery and a bond. He had a bond with something or someone wanted to bond with him.
Was somebody else on the truck?
I don't know why they would be trying to take something from him. Is what I'm saying. I gotta clarify some of this, family. What is this healthy and secret?
Yes.
Javion.
And he was being watched. When I asked, was somebody else with him?
Healthy and secrets. Why is that here? To get rid of him. That's where the secrets lie. Yeah, and get away. So this is where the situation happened, he's saying, to get rid of him.
I got the virus card. I got that karma card. Try to speed it up. Integrity, get away. They know.
Boundaries and
on the mind games. Payback.
And rebellious. I don't know why ancestors keep tugging on me about that. Boundaries and rebellious, Javion Magee. What happened? Abandoned. Somebody abandoned him because he was being, they felt in reference.
Abandoned. What else I got? See, this right here, right? The industry, music, right? Him entertaining himself. The suicide was him entertaining himself and them making it look like this. But the giving and receiving, so the gifts to that daughter. So remember, the daughter fell out earlier. Look at it here again, attached to this male. You see? That daughter is the girlfriend. That is the reason of this, because they felt that maybe he was being the traitor or she was being the traitor, whatever. They didn't like it. They sacrificed him in this situation. They were being racist against him because he's royalty. Whoever this female is watching. And the other person is also watching. But she was attached to someone. Because you see that in my spread.
And run away is the same. And that's the rebellious behavior.
And she was with him in reference of getting away.
And that's the boundaries that
whoever this female is.
And could be that he may have been dealing with someone, entertaining someone, female, and something could have happened. Clarity on this male for Javion Magee. Analog. Somebody that is older than him.
On the male, I got
was triggered.
analoged and triggered.
May confess, or either he confessed something to this person or someone confessed something to this male.
So the male and the analog. Why is the analog here in the first spread? The analog is about some type of hidden network. Now, analog for me is about something older because we don't have nothing that's analog any longer except for the radio. That's all that it is. So something may have come over the radio. Maybe he's attached to a radio. I have DNA on the bottom. Why is analog here? He may have been attached to someone. That's that daughter. Male and daughter. The male and the daughter. Look, fraud. And then what flew out is ancestors and angels. Confess. What was it that you confessed, or did someone confess something to you? Why is the confess here in reference of they got it wrong and it's kind of sideways, and here's the thief. I feel like somebody felt he was stealing something or taking something. Somebody felt he was a traitor. They got it wrong here. It's like they got it wrong, and they thought maybe he was the thief. Maybe they thought he was stealing something, or that maybe they set him up to look that way.
Clarity on, here's the body.
That's the body. After the confess and somebody being triggered.
He confessed, or someone confessed to someone family that brought on this situation, okay? He may have caused harm to himself by entertaining something or someone, or, doing something rebellious, something that crossed the line, and someone is cleaning it up.
And you know what? All of us got that cleanup. What was somebody trying to clean up, Javion Magee? What was somebody trying to clean up? Clean up. Why is that here? The conspiracy, or what's going on. This person is attached to some deep, deep people, family. Why is the conspiracy theory here? High vibes. And yes, is he saying yes? This person is attached to the deep state, secret society of people. High vibes. Yeah, because he wasn't supposed to cross somebody's private property. But he was doing it in celebration and partying, maybe. And I got high vibes here, and that's a female. And then I got the private property. So it's like somebody feels that maybe even this is about that daughter. See, that daughter and the male that's here, about somebody cleaning it up. You see? And I want to say that came out again. Let me go. See? Okay.
Whose daughter may have ran away with him on that truck?
You see the embezzlement? The embezzlement means somebody took some money, but that goes back to that robbery too. Remember? Let's clarify the runaway. Clarity, because I don't think I clarified that. Clarify the runaway, Javion Magee. Why do we have runaway multiple times that came out? Oh, I got a card that flew on the floor. Hold on, family. Let me see what it was. Faded relationship. Once again, faded relationship. This is about somebody that he was in a relationship with. And here it go. Ancestors don't play with y'all. As soon as I was shuffling, look at what flew out and look at what he gave me again. This is attached to somebody's daughter that was his girlfriend or somebody's girlfriend. This is why they did this, because they felt somebody was a betrayer, a traitor, and sacrificed him. That is the emergency. That is the crow. Clarity on this faded relationship. Clarity on this faded relationship, please, Javion. What is up with that, and why he keep throwing cards out? What is up with that? Yeah, that's what needs to be investigated. He's saying that needs to be questioned. The fated relationship, or whoever he was in a relationship with, is who they need to investigate. Because there was some lessons in this behind this fated relationship. It needs to be an investigation of who he was in a relationship. Whose daughter is this? Who is this girlfriend? That's what they need to be finding out. Clarity on the daughter and the girlfriend, Javion. Why is the daughter and the girlfriend keep coming out about this fated relationship and what's happened to you? Why is this here? The fated relationship. I mean, the daughter. Javion, what's up with the daughter in you? Please show me. Control. Somebody tried to control the situation and wanted to teach him a lesson around this daughter. Tell me in the other deck about this daughter. Tell me about the daughter, Javion, maybe. Tell me about the daughter. Woo, that flew out. The con man is behind the daughter. The con man is behind the daughter, and whoever this is could be a politician or in the government. Clarity in reference of this daughter. Yeah, something went off of routine with this daughter, and here's the female again. Like I said, the female is the daughter, family, the girlfriend. They need to find her. Whoever he had a fated relationship with, this is the situation. Somebody's attached to her that may have did this to him. She may have not done it, but there's something in reference of her.
Clarity on the suicide for you.
And I'm probably going to get the same card over and over again.
Okay, fraud in reverse.
I got that earlier, remember?
Cyber in reverse. And fire on the bottom of the deck. So that lets me know.
Same cards, family. Same cards.
Suicide. What we think they know, or what they feel like the people paid off in black.
Paid off in reverse. Somebody didn't get paid off. Okay, but let me clarify the body. Why is body here for you? Thank you. You gave me too fast. Meeting. He met up with somebody that was foreign to him. That's why the body was there. So something happened to his body because he met up with somebody. It was like a meeting.
More of what happened to you, Javion. Javion Magee, what happened to you? Javion Magee, what happened to you? What happened to you in, low vibrational energy?
And I got that earlier attached to.
Like I seen here. When I get the low vibrational
somebody
energy,
outside.
a male. This is a male, always a male, a low vibrational male that did this. And there's evidence.
And I got confessions too.
They need to look in a phone or some type of surveillance camera.
Yeah.
What else can you tell us about what happened to you, Javion, in Henderson? Ooh. Child in reverse.
In reverse. So an adult.
This was an adult, not a child. Imprisonment. Clarity on the child in reverse. Ego in reverse, which we got ego earlier. Neighborhood. Premeditated. See, that's why I feel like this was someone from he was with. There's a male attached to this.
That's the hotel that he was trying to get. You see that?
That he normally deals with. Okay.
And I got that earlier too. There it is.
Something happened.
But it was a reverse.
Give me the music in the industry. Why is that here? The music in the industry, Javion. Why is the music?
What? How did the hotel come out again? Wait, throwback.
Normally deals with
on the daughter. Wait.
Clarity on this daughter. This daughter.
Because I did clarity on the daughter earlier too. But this time I got con man.
Okay, a card flipped over. What was that?
And control.
When I asked about the daughter, what was that, ancestors?
When I asked about the daughter, look.
Routine. Somebody he normally deals with.
Got it again multiple times on that daughter.
Hotel.
That's the hotel.
See if he.
When they said, the parents said in the thing that he was trying to get a hotel. He was trying to go somewhere with her.
Okay, a card flipped.
Somebody's daughter.
What was that? When I asked about the daughter, what was that, ancestors?
Could have been somebody's girlfriend.
Routine, somebody he normally deals with. Hotel.
So you see that hotel, you see the key, but he couldn't get the hotel. This male is attached to this daughter family that he was trying to go to that hotel with. The hotel is on the back of the deck because that's not what happened. I mean, he didn't get to go, but the hotel is in there.
They need to see if when he was here to do a load or whatever he was doing on his industry, entertaining, probably listening to music, with causing himself problems.
Somebody's attached to the industry, this male.
Was he with somebody? Because Answers keeps saying he was with somebody. He was not by himself. Whoever he was with, there's a male attached to this female, this girl, that he normally deals with.
Either a parent or her boyfriend.
And something happened.
Yeah.
About this door. Give me the music in the industry. Why is that here? The music in the industry, Javion. Why is the music in the industry here? Thank you. Manipulation, DNA. See what I'm saying? Manipulation and gaslighting control. So it couldn't even be evidence. He keeps giving me that evidence.
That's the evidence.
Evidence keep coming out. Where's the evidence?
Attached to this male. That's gaslighting and manipulator. Crossroads.
There's the boundaries.
That's the boundaries.
Is the boundaries that he's crossed. He's crossed some boundaries. Here's the crossroad again, family. What boundaries did you cross? What was the boundaries? Okay, first of all, it was some type of timeline issue. So he's saying there's some things that are off in reference of timeline issue.
So they need to look, whatever timeline them people giving them, that's all wrong. Like whether they said it may have happened in the evening or something like that, I don't know. But that's all wrong.
With you on that truck?
See the freedom coming out. Contract paperwork.
Legal proceedings.
Again. So somebody attached to some type of situation where they were either locked up or getting out of jail or something like that.
Follow the money.
Somebody cleaning it up.
But I feel like it also goes back to who this freak follow the money. See where he stayed, who was with him, like what's on his phone. That's what they need to be looking at. Yeah, see, I got a spouse or a partner. So
see, this came out again, and I got this one. So it's definitely about somebody who was with somebody else, and maybe he didn't know that, or somebody that maybe is connected to this daughter, and this daughter is the girlfriend of someone else that he's connected to. I don't know, but that's what I'm feeling. But there was definitely a partner, because partner keeps coming out. Okay. So yes, family.
Female family.
Conversation came out. High vibes came out again. I got the high vibes as well. Which had a woman on it. I feel like this woman, whoever this woman or this female is like, she's not. I don't know if she's African American.
Communication. There's some type of communication.
There's the
about this partner of his. And here's follow the money.
So
I feel like the death came in reference of some female family.
Is the death came because kind of money and robbery.
We
got embezzlement, we got robbery.
What is with this partner or female that you're referring to? Oof. Trapped.
See?
Someone felt trapped. They need to see if he had a girlfriend.
Right. I keep saying it. And on the girlfriend came the treason, which has a rope on it, family.
See?
Look,
he
at
was work in reference of this situation. What happened to you at work?
We're going to wrap it up. We're going on an hour. And I didn't get to this song, but I had to show you guys.
Here's the female. See, I told you. And there was aggressive energy. There was some type of female. Either a female was with him.
And behind the female, I got
male. There's some aggressive energy around.
And you know what I got behind them?
Runaway.
Somebody's
daughter. See that daughter and the male? Yeah. Give me this female. Who is this female to you? Who is this female to you? Who is the, and there's the male.
And I got him again. I got him again.
So they were a couple.
Essence don't make no mistakes. There's something he was going to get. See, a supplier. This male is attached to this female that was a supplier. And that's the meaning too. He went to go meet with somebody and got
maybe
set up.
somebody's daughter that he may have been dealing with was in law enforcement or law enforcement.
See, the law enforcement is attached to either this male or this female, one or the other. So, family, that's the end of that reading too, okay? But I just wanted to come to you guys and do a side-by-side and do clarity. I got cards all over the table, but I clarified the things that was in my first reading, as you can see, and most of the cards, same cards, came right back out. So that means the message is in that first reading as well, because he gave us the same cards outside of the girlfriend this time specifically. And the girlfriend was clarified with the treason, which has a rope on it. There's the rope with money inside. May he received all the justice, and they serve their karma tenfold. Peace to you, family. Much love to those who watch this all the way through. Leave the justice scales underneath this box. All right. Everything here is allegedly. And I will see you guys soon. Peace. Mwah.